I mean, he's a giant. Never seen this deer before, as far as we know. We hung a setup for drops last night. He was there at 8 o'clock. Found out through some Halloween stuff yesterday. There is somebody across the road that's been seeing him and is going to be hunting him. Good way to kick off November. Absolutely. Congrats, dude. I mean this when I say it. I'm so happy for you. This is not how I envisioned him showing up here. So we're trying to find the deer that showed up for the first time this summer, as far as we know. Dad's had this place for, I think, 22, 23 years, and we have never seen a deer with a drop time, believe it or not. This year we have 3. The 2 bucks got drops that are like that big. I mean, just 3-4 inches long. But there's 1 deer that's got drops coming down on each side. It may be like 10 inches or longer. I mean, he's a giant. Never seen this deer before, as far as we know. You know, we had a camera set up in this sunflowers in this field, and this deer's been coming here most of the summer. I think we picked him up in July when we first got him, and then we could never figure out where this deer was coming from, and then we set up a couple of cameras right here, not 100 yards from the interstate, and we got a few pictures of him. He had to be bedding maybe across the road is what we think. So we're going to try to move some cameras around this afternoon. It's, we're a month away from being in a tree stand, so just trying to kind of pinpoint if he is moving daylight in this field, just trying to find him. Came in here at 10 o'clock this morning with Stephen McNally, and we hung a setup for drops last night. He was there at 8 o'clock, which is, really close to, having shooting light or not, but he's been earlier and earlier. That's 3 days in a row. If he stays on that, maybe he'll continue to come in here. I can feel the wind right now. This is really good. Like, this is out of the north, which is kind of what we need. We just got settled in here this afternoon, beautiful day, but this buck has not been on this camera in the last 6 days. 2 nights ago he was about 250 yards from where we're sitting right now on the cornfield. Got 1 picture of him walking by there. So we're about to go move this stand up here on this cornfield. I think we're gonna, try to get something in here for tonight. And not saying we won't come back and hunt it later, but the sun's finally out for the first time in about 4 days. It's probably gonna be the best time to hunt this spot. So just kind of going all in tonight, just hoping he might move in daylight. He hasn't really shown us that he's going to do that, but just kind of gotta get a little bit lucky. Give me that.
Little pre-game meal for this afternoon. We got Tyler, Pitts is hunting, Brent's hunting, so farm's gonna be pretty well covered. We got the weather for it now, and we got the Realtree sausage. And we brought out the big guns. A Realtree Farm's own bird killed from Tyler this last spring. There was a pellet in one of the nuggets. I left it in there for a surprise, so whoever gets it. The old turkey poppers, we just wrapped them in bacon, little brown sugar on there.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Coming off the JZ.
I know, dude.
I see him
We figured it out. New outfit and everything.
Figured it out, man. You know how deer always coming behind the truck at hunting camp? Come behind the truck. I figured that was where you're gonna put me, right?
You're right here.
Box plant right here.
Dude, it's a good spot.
Daniel said he didn't. I didn't need a cameraman, but I don't know what that meant. But, anyways.
Pulled Matt off hunting Oklahoma to come hunt Rookie Farm.
That's not a bad thing. The drop time deer. Yeah. The drop time deer. We got confirmation that. Found out through some Halloween stuff yesterday.
You ain't got kids doing your dirty work for you,
No.
do you?
But there is somebody across the road that's been seeing him and is going to be hunting him, I think, tonight. part of it. So if he's successful tonight, we may go try to.
Well, all our
may go
feelings are
see him
hurt tonight, so hey, let's just go shoot those.
What you hit Jesse first? What you hit Jesse first?
Tastes good. Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Onyx Hunt, Scent Thief, Bushnell, First Products, Baku Bikes, and Hoist. We're back in the ladder stand this evening. The wind has definitely lied down from this morning and yesterday evening. But we did receive some news today. Yesterday was Halloween, and just found out that this deer is being hunted across the road. You probably hear some of the traffic right now in this interview, but I kind of figured that was probably going to be the case, and that other people knew about this deer, just given that the area this deer is living in, and it just kind of seemed that it's kind of weird. We never had any pictures, no sign of this deer any further south of this cut corn that's in front of us, and just kind of told me we were on the outer skirts of his range. But turns out some people that work at Realtree were out trick-or-treating last night, and just got to talking to some guys that are hunting them across the way, and from what I understand, really good people. So there's a really good chance that this deer could be shot tonight by them, because where they're getting pictures of him, it's about 1.5 miles off our property, maybe a little less than that. But that just kind of goes to show the rut this time of year. You just never know what these deer are going to do.
You gotta love it. It's November 1st. Big cold front just came through Georgia. I'm down here for just a couple days between trips. I was supposed to be filming Bill Jordan this afternoon, but he called last minute, had something come up, so he couldn't go. So Tyler said, go out there, bring the rifle, and go try and shoot a management buck or a doe. They've had multiple mature deer that they want to take out of the herd. So I'm just gonna try and take one of them out. There's a few different ones that may show up, but I'm just gonna sit back and let it happen. I'm just happy to be here on this farm. It's always just fun to see, and it's that time of year again, so you never know what's gonna show up.
Let me, that was definitely the shot. Well, we just got word, definitely a bittersweet deal. Happy for Wesley, who killed him, but he took drops tonight, and I kind of figured, just with the weather tonight the way that it is, he probably stood a really good chance of seeing that deer, and especially where that deer was kind of located here over the last 4 or 5 days. But we're going to try to meet up with him tonight, because I still want to put hands on that deer just to see him in person. And I think Wesley's agreed to let us go see him tonight, but congratulations to him. Sometimes that's just how it works out. How are you doing? Oh, dude, I mean this when I say it. I'm so happy for you. I swear. Man, that is a deer. I mean, I don't care where you go in the country. That's a deer of a lifetime. Do you mind?
No, I haven't even touched him. If y'all want to come,
Man, I would love to do that if you wouldn't mind.
Absolutely.
It would be really cool to do that.
Absolutely. I'd be honored for you to come and finish out your story with him.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Spartan, Arctic Shield, Backwoods Attraction, Chevy, Franke, Realtree, and Big Rack Spirits.
With that cold front that came through, I was like, what are the odds that he's going to show up in daylight?
Yeah.
I was like, probably not. But I'm going to take my bow and take my gun, though, just in case. We heard the rifle shot. Just in case. And then, sure enough, I see movement. I throw my binoculars, and I see the drop time. And I'm like, he's fixing to walk away. He's quartering away. I took my hands off the bow, grabbed the rifle, put it on him, and shot. And then, of course, the adrenaline rushed through, and I'm just shaking uncontrollably. I'm like, oh my goodness. This is the first time I've ever brought the gun out here.
Yeah.
This was the reason why I did.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
I sat right there on that stump for about 5 minutes before I even walked up to him. Just sat there and looked at him.
Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Wow. He hadn't broke off nothing.
I know it, and that's what Daniel was saying. That thing's right there. It's just a matter of time before that's.
I know. I mean, you feel like another week or so him fighting.
Yeah.
You know, he just even stuff on his bases and brows. Like, man, what a pretty deer. Congratulations,
Georgia, dude.
That's a deer of a lifetime right there.
What a tremendous blessing.
Have you had this deer on camera for a little while?
Last 2 years.
Really?
That's the only time that he was showing up.
Really? That is crazy.
And we've had just your average 140, 130 inch deer.
Right.
And as that rut approaches, we get those roamers that come in here. And last night, him and then another pretty good one was here. And I think that other one has a little drop right here too.
Yeah.
And so it's time. Yeah, do it.
That's the beauty of the rut.
Yep.
You just never know what's going to come by. That is so cool. Double drops.
Beautiful. Hey, Daddy. I am sitting here with him.
Oh, well, we're at church right now, so.
All right. Well, thank you for the prayers tonight. He's not here. Trent's at church too. I was the only sinner tonight. Oh, Bill, son. Oh, that one. Yeah.
So y'all are right there. Let me see. Let's see. I've seen him before.
How's it going?
Great.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm happy for him.
Are you mad at me?
Not one bit. I honestly couldn't be happier for him. It was nice for him to call us and be a part of this. This is cool.
That's incredible right there.
I don't care where you are in the country, that's a deer of a lifetime no matter where you go. Golly, man, that is freaking cool.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Federal, Hoyt, Primal Outdoors, Monster Mill, Redneck Blinds, and Team Realtree Sausage.
A good buck just stepped out. That's him, that's him, that's him. It's gonna be really tight, right up along the wood line. did not think that was just going to happen. I thought that deer had me. He saw me take the gun off the bog pod. I think I made a good shot. He was quartering to me heavily, but I cocked it right in front of the shoulder. And if I hit where I'm aiming, he should not go far, but he did make it out of the field. Let's go. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Bill, for letting me come over here and hunt deer, just be on this property and see it. It's amazing. So I couldn't be more thrilled. To me, that's an amazing deer. I'm from upstate New York, and we just don't grow deer, and people don't manage deer the way they do, especially here at this farm. So just to see this, witness this, it's amazing. And huge thanks to these guys for just letting me come be a part of it. I love it. Oh man.
Wesley, congrats again, man.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you for letting us be a part of this, and
Absolutely.
congrats on a beautiful buck. And I'm happy to see this, go this way for good folks like yourself. So,
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be able to get to share it with good folks like y'all, and just what y'all do here in the community. And because if y'all didn't do what y'all do, we wouldn't have deer like that. That's for doggone sure.
well, it's a group effort. I can tell you. I mean, we're just a really small part of it. I mean, it's properties all around here that kind of go on the same management style and program. And I mean, it's because of a lot more people just besides us that we're able to grow deer like this in this area. And just crazy. That's a deer from Georgia.
It is.
That's nuts.
Keep going.
Good deal. Good deal. Oh yeah, Holly.
Oh, that's pretty good blood.
Holy cow! You know where to go. Oh, here he is, boy. In a jungle. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one in here that I'm pretty sure Josh Sparks was hunting last week when you
Yeah.
were West Whitetail.
Yep.
I'm
And,
almost 100%. Like, there's a couple of 8-pointers in here,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure this is the one that Josh ended up seeing. I mean, just a brute.
He smells like the rut.
It does.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, this deer right here is, I mean, just one of the deer that we needed to kind of take off this place. We have a lot of deer that has that same kind of gene, that same looking kind of 8-point gene, and rack shape. And Colton took a really nice deer a couple of weeks ago for the youth opener.
Yeah.
And appreciate you coming in here and doing this.
Man, thank you.
I'm glad we could share this
Thank
with
you
you,
to
man.
all the Jordans for letting me come out here and just see all the hard work and that you guys put into it. And I know this is a management deer, and this is not the type of deer that's going to get to 5, 6, 7 years old and be a trophy class deer. So that's all part of the management, is to get these deer out. And
it's a full-time job too.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously, like, you think you're going to get all these opportunities. It's like what
Right.
Rigsby and I were talking about tonight is, man, you think you're going to have the whole season to have opportunities at deer like this. Realistically, you may see a deer like this once or twice,
Yeah.
and that really is the only opportunity that you get.
Yep.
So I was glad you were able to make it in town for a few days before your next trip, and good way to kick off November.
Absolutely.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Let's drag him out.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen anything like that.
No, neither have I until tonight.
Good
Neither
grief.
have I. And
early when you shot too, wasn't it?
about 6:10, 6:15.
Yeah.
And
Holy cow, good night in Georgia. Congratulations.
thank you very much. And
That's awesome.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you. This is not how I envisioned him showing up here.